Okay, I'm going to talk to you about tape resist. We've looked at the PowerPoint of different examples. If you haven't seen the PowerPoint, I have it posted in Google Classroom. But this is the demonstration of how to cut the tape for options for your tape resist. So I can layer the tape, and I'm going to show you why I'm doing that. I've overlapped it just 1/4 of an inch. And these black boards or gray boards are cutting boards. So you want to make sure that you have a cutting board that you're cutting on. Now the blue tape is expensive. It's about $4 a roll, so please don't waste it. Once I have the tape on there, I can take my X-Acto knife. And the X-Acto knives have a sharp side and a dull side. So you want to make sure you're using the sharp side. I'm going to put my ruler right next to the tape, take the ruler and pull down. Take the ruler and pull down. I'm not being super exact because I'll be putting these together in different designs. But if you wanted to, you can make little marks on the tape to get it the same thickness. And so now I am going to peel that piece off, and I've started on this side. And what I'm going to do is put that onto my pot, but you want to think about how it begins and how it ends. So right at the edge here, I'll take my X-Acto knife, hold it down, and tear it off so that I have a straight line here. Remember not to try to tape the edges, but you can decide if this is going to go around to this side, something different on this side. And yes, I want you to think about the back side. Maybe this side I'm going to do something else. You can also just hold your nail and peel it and then put it over there like this. So don't try to tape around the edges, but I certainly could continue around here and then do something else in here. We've also talked about different shapes. So how do you do triangles? These boards are kind of nice because they do have lines on here, these lines, so you can reference those lines to get the same shapes every time. Okay, in this case, if I pick this up from this side, it's not going to come off as a whole triangle. It's going to come off in little pieces. But if I take it and do it in the opposite direction, it should come off. It's tearing just a little bit. Usually it's just a tiny bit easier than that. But then you'll have a triangle. Let me try this one here. One more time. Looks like maybe tape is sticking just a little too much. Where I had it overlapped. There we go. So just press just a little harder with the X-Acto knife. And now I have a triangle that can go onto my pot. So that's how we got the triangles, or different shapes. You also can do a curve. So I'll take my X-Acto knife. Now I'm turning my hand as I curve it. And then I'll take this side and peel it up. And now I have a nice curved line. I wouldn't put all these things on my pot, but I just want to show you. So the idea of a wave pattern, I could do that. And then I also could take and put this next to it on top, so I get a nice curved design, or I could put it underneath so that I get a straight curved line. Either way is interesting. So you're going to play around with how you want to do your design and your taping. Just make sure you push it on. Push it on really well and make sure you cut these edges so they're nice and neat and not jagged. Then you're going to glaze it. So here I have a pot that I have glazed, and it has the tape resist on it. So after you glaze it, you do need to peel off the tape. It does make a mess. I'm hoping you clean up after yourselves. But you're going to take the edge of the knife and lift it up and peel the tape off. Okay, what will that look like? This right now will be the color of the clay, and this will be the glaze. So in this case, they glazed it black, then glazed it Caribbean green, and left this part. This was the tape, and that's the color of our clay. In this case, they taped it, and then they glazed it buttercream, peeled off the tape, and glazed it black. So this is the one color where the tape was, and wherever the tape wasn't is the two colors. I probably would have done it in reversed, put the black down first and the buttercream on top, so that under the tape was that color. So you get to decide how you want to do that, and I'll try to find a few more examples of that, but be sure to take a look at the PowerPoint so that you can see those examples, and let me know if you have questions.